everyone. Okay, can you see me? Okay. I am currently basically cleaning. So I want to talk as I clean, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I wanted to live stream. So I am cleaning and I'm gonna try my best to get everything done because if you watch my previous live stream or watch the main channel, you would have known that I purchased a new set of books, and there's no space to keep them in the drawers. I've never had space to keep anything in the drawers recently, so things are going to be very different. I have to compile everything on my table, and it's sometimes getting very cluttered. Now you may think, why don't you get a shelf? That's just going to take more space, and that's just going to be more pointless, in my personal opinion. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Hello. Hi. So currently, I'm just, you could say, just dusting certain stuff. Because if you look over here, you would see that there's just so much to clean. There's just so much to get through. I can't show everything, but I really hope I get to finish everything. So we have this cable set. This is from my camera, my very old camera. I don't think it works, maybe because of this charger, but overall, it uses a specific type of plug-in. Where is it? Here we go. Can you see it? It's not the standard type. Is that an ESO box? I see it. ESO? What does that mean? ESO. I've heard that before. I can't remember. Elder Scrolls Online. No, that's not Elder Scrolls. I've never played Elder Scrolls. So this is my birthday card I got last week. It plays music. The main channel, I showed this, and I think on this one too. It's kind of annoying, but it's fun. It's very fun. Oh, this is my Monster Hunter Iceborne game. Okay, for some reason it's telling me to rotate this. I don't even know why. Honestly, everything is just so silly sometimes. Let me just change the settings. Okay. I don't know what this wants. I really don't know. It's so difficult to figure out what specific format. Put this together. Okay. I'm worried. What if this might fall? Because I'm talking about your camera. Yes, I'm talking about my camera. Because it told me to rotate. So I tried it, and I don't know. I don't like this format. It's just too simple. I like it when it's Longwood. We also have some old DVDs. This is a very fun cartoon. So I'm going to make a lot of space to put all of my DVDs and my books. So this is the DVD collection for Lord of the Rings. It's quite heavy. It's really heavy. So I need to put it somewhere else nice. So here we have The Hobbit. Now, I just read, I think, just a couple of sections on the book. Overall, it's a very fun story. I've listened to it on audio, what do you call it? Audiobooks. But overall, I need to get into reading this. Never happened because I'm so occupied. So that's one of the books I own. Then we have this one, The Return of the King. I'm currently at the Two Towers, so this one's going to be last. And as you can see, there's just so much content. so much. This has like the most amount of pages. Pull this a bit back so I can see better. This one is a very heavy book. It's the most amount of pages ever I've ever seen. 800 and something. It's so heavy. You can use it as a doorstopper. So this is basically a compilation of stories from the old days. Some of these stories are not, in fact, all of these stories are not suitable for children. They are the original stories, like Red Riding Hood, Snow White. All of the originals are here. So it's not the children's version, it's the original version. So that's kind of awesome because I always like to listen to the original stuff rather than the watered down version. And the illustrations on these books are so gorgeous. Very traditional, very fun, in my opinion. I really wish they were in color. When I purchased this, it did not say if it was in color or not, but the cover was, so kind of sad because I wanted it to be in color. Such beauty needs to be expressed in color. Like, look at this image. It would have been so much better if it was in color. Okay, so that's that book. It's quite heavy. This is very dusty because obviously it's just a dust magnet at this point. So I am almost done with this, and I don't think I'll ever be done because I just don't get enough time to read this. So this does look different than the other books I have for The Lord of the Rings because I bought this on a shopping mall and it's a different edition, but it's the same book, same story, so not the end of the world. It looks very awesome. Okay, so that's that. This is my Xbox controller. It is just a third-party Xbox controller. It's not my favorite Xbox controller. I like the original because this one does not have any texture on the back. It's just so plasticky on the back. The top has this wacky texture. It's not like a fun texture, a very silly texture. I like the feel of the buttons, the analog stick, but these buttons over here are just terrible. You can't press them all the way. Overall, they are good controllers, but not something I really want. I like the original. So this one is only cable, so you cannot connect it wirelessly. This is my collection of the Gummy Bears. Some of y'all may have watched this show growing up. So I purchased this a couple years ago, back in 2021. I purchased it like around April or something, I remember. This has the entire series all inside. I'm very grateful that I have it because you cannot purchase this anymore. You cannot purchase it in my country anymore. It's so sad. It really is sad. I was gonna buy this DVD for my niece, but unfortunately, there isn't any anymore. It sucks. It really sucks, and it is quite expensive as well. I'm glad I was able to purchase it very quickly. So we have some papers. I will keep these papers because why not? There's some interesting stuff. Now this is my Xbox. I keep it wrapped up because what happened to my previous Xbox, my Xbox 360, that just collected so much dust. At this point, I do not want this to collect so much dust. So I have to always wrap it up with this pillowcase. I've been doing it since almost forever. I always unplug the Xbox because I don't like to keep it unplugged. Because I don't play with it all the time, and if I play with it recently, it'll mostly be about watching movies. Because I just don't feel like taking a couple of hours to play a game because sometimes it just feels so stressful. You know, when it comes to gaming, I rather play on my Switch. But overall, it's a good box. I really like it. Pretty heavy. I need to unplug everything. So I'm gonna pull this plug out, the power cable, because it needs to go. And then I'm gonna unplug this. Quite heavy. Ah. Okay, so hello, hi. I'm sure you can see there's so much of dust underneath this, so I need to start dusting. I really need to start dusting. I'm just laying everything on my bed right now. Okay, so recently bought this pack of toys. Not really important, I don't even need them, but I purchased them. Hello, okay. So let me just put this aside. I need to put these away. I don't want to leave them in the front. This is my old pencil case. I had this years ago and I kept a couple of roll-ups. So I don't know when I had this, maybe grade 6, grade 7. Long ago, basically. Okay. I don't know why I just kept this battery over here. It does work, I just need to find a proper place for it. So here we have the Narnia books. As you can see, this is the full collection, all 7 of them. They're quite small, actually. I'm glad they're very small. It's easy to read them. I have not started with this book series. I have not started with it. It really sucks because I want to get into it. Because it's so simple to get into how small the book is. Okay, I have a lot of cables just all over the place. We have my remote. Like, it's just so annoying. I'm not a fan of dust. I know dust is very important, but I'm just not a fan of them. So, this is the PlayStation 2 controller. So, this collected so much of dust. I forgot how long the cable is for the PlayStation 2. All that dust. The last time I checked if it worked was possibly last year. Honestly, the PlayStation 2 is such a fun console. It's so fun. It's really fun. And what's surprising is that the games were so small back then, like a couple of kilobytes, which is so good. Now games need like freaking 100 billion gigabytes. Oh my gosh. It looks okay. Maybe a couple of dust deeply inside, but it looks okay. I think the PlayStation 2 is such a fun console. There's just so much of papers all over. Where's my dusting cloth? Now some of these are drawings. Some of these are drawings, and I have a PS2 as well. Good Memories hat. Yeah, really good memories, kilobytes. I say 1, 2 gigabytes, and sometimes less. Well, well, I feel like the old games were even smaller than the modern games. Because if you look at this is an 8 megabyte memory card for the PS2. That's just so fascinating. 8 megabytes now will not support even an Android game. That's just so crazy, you know? Things have just changed so much in the past few decades. Okay, a lot of stuff that needs to be thrown away. Okay, now these are seeds. Save file space has definitely gone up. So these are seeds. We have tomato, no, pepper, and some evening primrose. I tried planting them. I could not get them to grow. Maybe I'll try some other time. But I have them pegged up because I opened both and I had no choice but to try them out. Maybe I need to get better soil. The thing is that once you clean it, dust will come again, so they always keep coming. So this is my PS2. Well, it's technically my brother's, but he gave it to me years ago. It has a lot of scratches. Years ago, we had to take it for repairs because it broke, but it was within the guarantee, so we were able to get it fixed. So it's such a small console, yet it has so cool games. Okay, what else we have? We have some cartoons, Looney Tunes, Dinosaur. This DVD doesn't work as much anymore. I've been watching it since a child, and now when I watch the movie, it just doesn't work. So I guess I need to get a new one. They do sell these ones, so I should get them. I need to get them before it's too late. One of my favorite Disney movies. Okay, let me put them aside. This is a very fun Scooby-Doo movie. Not everyone knows about this, but it's a very old one. Even this one, I don't think most people watched it. We have Woody Woodpecker. SpongeBob. I got this movie a couple months after it was released on cinema. When I was growing up, I did not watch most of the Walt Disney princess films. I grew up with the Jetlag versions. So Jetlag was this other type of company that made cartoons, and some of the cartoons they made were basically very, very much like Disney cartoons. Like Disney made Snow White, so they made Snow White. But they also had some originals like this. So the next movie is this. Well, not movie, it's just episodes. Looney Tunes. This is a very old DVD. I've had it since a child. Even this one too. So old. Watching this now is just so fantastic. I love Um, I love this DVD. We have this one, Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. Nice movie and show collection, thank you. This is just a small collection. I have a lot more. So we have this one as well. Okay, so that's all I have. Also, I have this one. I don't think anyone watched this film before, but this is called Silly Safari. It's a very old disc I have, and I don't think most people watched it. I tried looking for this online. I can't find it. So I'm guessing it's such a rare cartoon. And the dubbing of this, by the way, is not that good. You can tell there's a lot of problems with it, but overall, I like it. It's very silly. It's very hilarious. We have some comic books, Asterix and Obelix. I've read both of them, and I love them. I really love them. When I was a kid, I struggled to read them because of all the hard words, but reading them now is just so fantastic. Let me show you some of the panels. I know there are some Asterix and Obelix games, but I'm just not interested in them. Because of modern studios, I won't play them, you know? I'm very scared of playing a lot of things. It really is sad. I can't play a lot of stuff. There are so many games I want to try out, but I know I'm just going to be disappointed, or maybe the company might disappoint me. Oh my goodness, the amount of dust there is. Wow. Wow. Just so much of dust. Even this charger collected so much dust. I don't dust every week because it's one of those things where I don't have time to, or I just frivel away. So it's kind of difficult to find time. But when I have the time to clean, I must clean very thoroughly. I have so many cables too. I need to sort them out. Or at least get like a small container just to keep them in. I can't just keep leaving them loose. I always mix them up or just somewhat lose them for a short period of time. This cable I don't really need, but it's okay. A lot of these books need to be dusted. Some of these boxes, yeah, very old boxes. I should throw them out. I don't even know why I'm keeping them. I genuinely don't know why I'm keeping them. I used to use them because of the Ariel, but then I don't watch television anymore. There's nothing nice on television, even using an Ariel. In fact, Ariels in my country are becoming obsolete, so it really sucks. That's a very old family Ariel. I'm just not interested in watching a lot of stuff anymore. I'm not someone to watch a lot of things, but when I want to watch something, I guess I have to buy a physical copy of it. We have a pot plant. I was gonna use it for something. We also have this cute little chicken. It was a toy I purchased. It's supposed to be a wind-up toy, but when I tried to wind it up, it just didn't work. The dust inside. The last time I cleaned this was a couple months ago, maybe in May or April. Judging by the dust, possibly April. My bed is so cluttered right now with so much of stuff. Look at this. This is my mouse pad and it collected so much dust. Wow. I don't use this anymore. I remember purchasing it back in 2020 and I thought I was gonna use it. I just could not use it. And look, Among Us. Okay. Um, Overall, I don't think mouse pads are like this is necessary. You can just get a big one to put over your desk. That's better because this one is very flimsy. It doesn't stay in place. Sus. Yeah, it does look like Among Us. So this was something I got years ago when I went to Crocodile Creek, a place where they keep crocodiles, alligators, and some other stuff. I bought this as a souvenir. It got pretty dirty, but overall, um, it's a fun souvenir. There were a lot of other types of things I could have purchased if I had more money, but this was long ago, like 2017. So yeah, I even carried a baby crocodile. So yeah, that was ages ago. I'm sure the crocodile is all old right now. I really need to throw this away. It's my first ever mouse. It was wireless, it was fun. It sounds very good, but it just doesn't work anymore. The middle section doesn't work, so I guess I have to throw it away. So much of stuff. Oh, this is my first Xbox One controller. It's so good. It sucks that it broke. What happened was the analog stick started moving on its own. Honestly, that's so spooky. And that happened 2021. All this time it was fine. I really like this controller because of the textures it has in the back. It's so fun to grip. I like the buttons. I just wish the D-pad was a bit more soft because it's very hard when you press it. So I might throw this. I have to throw it away. There's so much of stuff in the back. There's so much of stuff in the back. Yeah, it's dust. This entire thing. I have to make space for this specifically. So this is my new book collection. It's the Harry Potter book collection. So I have to make some space. I have to make some space to keep it in. I think displaying it like this is going to be kind of fun instead of doing it like this because that's just going to take more space. So I might as well just lift it up. That way it's a bit easy to just take the book out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it up like this. It's a bit more fun. So I guess now it's time to throw a lot of stuff like these boxes. Those two boxes. The microphone doesn't work anymore, so I might as well throw it away. The headset, I don't have the headset anymore. I threw it away. It broke. No, I do have both. I do have both. Okay, I do have both, but both of them are broken, so I don't know why I kept them. I don't know why I'm so sentimental of a lot of things. I really don't know why. I think it's best just to throw away a lot of stuff. I should throw away like hundreds of stuff. We have some gloves collecting so much dust. I keep a lot of unimportant stuff behind the TV, so I got this ages ago um, on a cereal box, in a cereal box. I'm not a major fan of the Minions. They're not my favorite, but they are kind of fun. I don't know if I should wash this. I'm just gonna keep it. as it is, just keep it. So here's something fun. Now these are toys I got back in 2021 when I ordered something online, when I ordered a meal online. And here's the funny part about all of this. I mistakenly ordered two meals. So what happened was I had two delivery men drive up to my place and give me the food because something was wrong with my internet. The payment did not process at first, but then when it did, it processed it twice. So basically, I had two orders of my meals, and this was back in 2021 April or even March. So I was able to get two meals that provided toys. This is something I got um, from my Monster Hunter Rise Collector's Edition. I think it came in the Collector's Edition. I can't remember. I really can't remember. I'm struggling. I'm struggling to find out what happened. This was years ago, and I can't remember that. Just dust it. Okay. So, almost done dusting. There's just so much more to do. There's just so much dust. I really wish I'd done this more frequent because that's just a better thing to do. A lot of eraser pieces are everywhere. There's so much dust. I'm so fed up of dust. I am not a fan of dust. I'm gonna dust this outside. So, okay, I have to dust this outside my window, and it's still very dusty, very dirty. What's this? Okay, so this is my 3D glasses. Anytime I go to the movies, I should take this. Very dirty for some reason. I have another one somewhere inside my drawer. I got this a couple years ago. We purchased it. I don't know what movie we were watching. Oh, it looks so dark. It looks so dark. Wow. I think the last 3D movie I've watched was what movie was it? Was it Kong versus Godzilla? That was back in 2021. Wow. I don't think I watched Batman in 3D. I don't think so. I remember watching it last year, but I did not watch it in 3D. It was just regular standard 2D. What else? I also watched Dragon Ball Superhero last year, and that was the last movie I watched ever. So, yeah, my first ever movie I watched in cinemas was Jurassic World. Yeah, Jurassic World. That was back in 2015. I had no idea we were going to watch Jurassic World. I thought we were going to watch the Minions, but then we ended up watching Jurassic World. And that was such a fun movie. I watched Jurassic World. I watched, what else? I watched Skull Island. I also watched, that was back in 2017. I also watched Sing. I also watched, what else? I watched a lot of other movies, you know? I can't remember everything. And then I took a break from the cinemas. And then 2019, I went again. And I made a video on this back in 2019. Basically, we went to watch Hannibal Comes Home. And in the cinemas, there was a group of, I don't know, teenagers, I guess. They were very vexing. Every time they had to mumble something and they always laughed out of nowhere. It was a full row of teens, possibly, so spoiled, you could say, maybe, I don't know. The way they acted in the cinemas was so disrespectful because they treated it as if it was their own lounge. They were talking all the time. It was so annoying. It was so annoying because you couldn't watch this horror movie when a bunch of these teens were just continuously talking and talking. I don't think I watched anything in 2020. Oh yeah, I also watched back in 2019. I watched a movie called Haunt. Basically, it was a limited edition screening, and we watched it in a VIP cinema, and that was fantastic because in the VIP room you can actually order like full course meals. Wow, the chairs are so comfortable, and that's the best part. And 2022, I think I started with Encanto, then The Batman, and then Dragon Ball Super. So I watched a handful of movies. I'm not someone who wants to go all the time, unless there's something fun to watch. Around April, early April or mid-April, there was a cockroach running all over, and it managed to come on this, and then it fell on the ground. It just fell on the ground. So I think it's good to have this place always cleaned up because cockroaches will always hide and they come in the worst times. It really is sad, you know? They can easily blend in because this table is black. Any movies that you are looking forward to watching this year? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Back in 2020, I was looking forward to so many movies. I even purchased a coupon book, which basically every month you use a coupon to get certain things like a free ticket or maybe a free drink or popcorn. I was looking forward to going to the cinemas back in 2020 just because I had the coupon book. But then all of that pandemic happened and we didn't go. This year, I don't know what movies that could come out. Sometimes all of a sudden we might go to the cinemas just unannounced. So I don't know. I really hope I get to watch something nice, not something very silly, just something fun. Because when you go to the cinemas, it's an experience. You know, you can watch any movie at home, but the cinema is supposed to have this wonderful experience. I really hope I get to watch a 4D movie. I've always wanted to watch 4D movies. Back in 2020, I wanted to watch this movie. This, I think it's called Jungle Cruise, some movie, whatever it was. This was early 2020, by the way, before the pandemic. Unfortunately, unfortunately, I was sick. I was sick with my stomach. So imagine going to a 4D cinema and then just getting sick. That's not a big thing. That's not a big thing to do. So it's best just for me to be well and watch a 4D movie. Hopefully, it's a good 4D movie. Um, maybe one of the months we might go. I will check. Let me check right now what movies they're showing. Let me check right now what movies they're showing. We can go. We can actually go to the cinemas, but it better be for a good movie. There's so many places to go, and some cinemas don't show all of the movies. Let me check movies. Movies. Okay, so let me check this theater out. Okay, let me check the website. So I am loading it right now. Okay, so as you can see, um, oh, wow. Let me choose this the specific cinema before I do anything. Okay, let me check showing soon. Let me see what they're showing soon. Okay, Transformers, not really a big fan of it. I watched some of the cartoon growing up, but not my thing. Flash, no. Let's see. Might end up watching something again. I don't know. Um, Sometimes just unannounced we might go, which is kind of fun. That's all the movies. Wow. Blue Beetle. I don't know about Blue Beetle, maybe something else. I like Blue Beetle, but I don't know if I'll watch this movie. I would like to watch something not just on my own because I normally watch with my siblings, so they have to enjoy something too. I can't just choose for them. I don't want to watch a cartoon because years ago when we went to watch Sing, the room was full of children and they were constantly screaming and laughing, and it was so annoying. Even the parents were somewhat annoying. So I think a cartoon is out of the question unless it's exam period, because when children are writing exams, it's the perfect time to watch, especially during like a Monday or Tuesday, because around July it's going to be holiday time in my country and children are going to be everywhere. They get like 3 or 4 weeks of holiday. So right now, these are the movies. It would be nice if they had like some anime, but I don't know. I have to watch what my siblings will choose because there's nothing for me to choose over here. But it should be a fun experience because the best thing about going to the cinema is eating the popcorn and drinking certain types of stuff. That's the fun part. When I was watching Dragon Ball Super last year, the worst thing happened. I did not have a straw to drink my slush puppy, so I could not drink all of it. I had to take tiny little sips. It was so annoying. Maybe next time I'll bring my own straw. Love the movie popcorn. Yes, I love movie popcorn. They also have flavored popcorn too, which I would love to have, but I think it's a bit more pricey. Okay. But I'm sure a movie might come out some month and then we can go. My brother does have his license, so now we can go anytime. Anytime. So maybe on a certain type of weekend or maybe Friday or whatever day, I hope we can go. Or just to go to shopping as well, because we don't go to the fancy malls all the time. We normally go to a simple mall, but the fancy ones, they sell a lot of interesting products, a lot of interesting things that you won't find near you. You have to go to those fancy malls. Maybe, I can buy more books, or maybe I can buy something. There's so many things they sell. Anyways, let me continue dusting. So I'm gonna throw away a lot of stuff and let's just see what happens. Because no more deaths, no more. I don't want to be so sentimental anymore. Wow, this is just gonna be packed with dust. Even on my bed, there's just so much of dust. I can't even leave my devices on it for so long because it's just gonna collect thousands upon thousands of specks of dust. So I'm thinking of possibly saving up for a new console. I don't know, maybe a PC will be better. I keep telling myself a PC will be better because I can use it for work. I can also use it to play games. Maybe a laptop would be kind of cool. It would be also nice to shop in the store rather than online because that way you can see things firsthand. But normally when you buy something in the store, you have to have like a bunch of IDs and silly things, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna throw away some of these books. These boxes. I have so much clutter. I have so much clutter. So I'm gonna throw away some of them because why not? So let's see what's inside. Fun fact, when I bought this microphone back in 2019, it's supposed to come with it's supposed to come with something, with this pop filter. It did not come with the pop filter. So this is how it looks inside. I've kept this box for so long. I think it's time to throw it away. Even the microphone is broken, so I might as well throw it with that. This little hand is something really good. It's from the same company, but I paid extra for that. Look at the dust on this. Oh my goodness. Wow. Let's see what's inside. It better not be a cockroach, because sometimes they can slide inside this. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The spider webs inside. Spiders made a home inside. I'm not surprised because there's always spiders lurking around, and that type of hole was pretty interesting for them to go in. Oh my goodness. I don't know what other parts could be inside. Maybe I ate something inside. I'm scared. I'm very scared. I'm not a fan. I think there's some spider eggs too inside. I'm not going to disturb that. I'm so worried. There's bubble wrap. There's a ruler inside. There's a warranty, which faded away. Why is there a ruler inside? When did I push the ruler inside? I'm so nervous of sticking my hand inside. You never know what's going to bite you. This ruler, I'm going to keep it because it's important. So the boxes have to go. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that was a very spooky experience. So I remember losing something like this. I have so many of these though. They come from mat sets, so obviously I had so many of them every year. I got this ages ago. These are Sudoku books. Let me just give them a nice dust. It came in a big set of 4 books. So I do have another Sudoku book somewhere else in my room, just not over here. I'm kind of scared of seeing something hiding inside. Look at this. Sometimes when you leave things inside your drawers or whatever, they get this white stuff forming around. I don't know what that is. That's possibly mold. Look at this. I remember having one of these things inside my drawers, and I guess if they don't have hair, they just lose everything. So this was my first ever tablet keyboard. As you can see, this is very old. I got this in 2016. What happened was every day, every morning. Okay, look. Oh, never mind. Hold on. So my bed used to be where this chair was. You know, this brown table was where it was. However, my bed used to be there. And I used to put my pillow on that wall. And every morning, I will sit there, and even afternoons, I'll sit there, charge my tablet, and watch YouTube videos. And then, on this, every time I would watch a video early in the morning, possibly even at night, I would drop T on it by mistake. That's why it doesn't work anymore. So I guess I have to throw it too. It's unfortunate. Now this was a gift ages ago. I got it, and oh wow, there's a lot of dust everywhere. Today is not my favorite day. But the cool thing about this, it's like a magnet. It's like a magnet. It's more stronger. However, you put your tablet over here, and then you get the keyboard. This keyboard is magnetic and Bluetooth. And I guess a couple of them broke. I'm gonna keep this, to be fair, because it's just better quality. If I'm gonna keep something, I need to make a big decision, a bold decision. What's this? A fence toy? What is this fence toy doing over here? Okay, this is very old. I bought this like 2021, and I started breaking some of my fence toys. I'm gonna break it. Okay, this I'm gonna keep because it's a color pencil, and you can use these forever. You know, color pencils. I don't think there's an expiration date on them, so use them whenever. However, Arial, which I can unplug, but I'm not going to do it now. But I remember long ago they were very fun to have. Let me dust this. Oh my goodness. Behind the camera, there's just so much of dust. Okay, I'm almost done. I just have to dust a couple more things and lay everything around. So there's no need to put this here anymore. I don't have a place to store it inside my drawer. So what I'm gonna do, oh my goodness, even this phone collected so much dust. Wow. So I don't know what to do. So I'm assuming put this books on this side because it's gonna be a bit better. Let me just keep dusting. There's just so much of stuff all over. Let me dust my gloves and we're almost done. It's a very bright day today. Dust is annoying, yes. They're so annoying when they appear in spots you cannot reach. So I guess I have to put this for washing. I don't use these. I don't use these at all, but I don't know, it's important. One day they might come in handy, so maybe I'll get these washed. What else? Wow. Dust keeps coming over and over. I keep trying to chase them away and they keep coming. Okay. So, just a bit. Okay. So, this is going to be the full cleaning for a couple of months. Okay. Dust is constantly coming, but I can beat it. So I'm still going to think if I should get another console. PlayStations are very expensive. Let me just show you the PlayStation price. It's so expensive. PS5. Let's see. Oh, look at this. For 2 controllers, you get. Can you see it? Hold on. Two controllers and just the console, it's like almost 13K. And that's in my currency. And just remember that they charge extra because of taxes over here. So the original price is something else. Some companies are selling it for 20K. That's absolutely insane. 20K, that's really insane. Xbox Series X. Let's just see how much this is. Someone's selling a used Xbox Series X for this price. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know how used it is, but that's okay. I'd rather buy something used, to be fair, because things are just so expensive. You know, I know it's good to have something brand new, like brand new laptops, but when it comes to consoles, especially like if you just want to play a couple of games on it or one or two games, it's okay just to have like a cheap Xbox or PlayStation. Okay, so this goes right over here. That looks kind of cool. Kind of cool it looks. Okay. Oh my goodness, this thing keeps falling. Yep, it keeps falling on its own. I'm scared of I'm scared of just this tripod losing grip of the phone. Already there's just so much dust on this phone. Maybe if I can stack it up from well, no, that won't do. Let me try flipping it around. Let me try resorting it. Hold on. So my plot is to just resort everything, just swap them around. So basically, just have all of them, be readable at least, because wow, all of these books, oh my goodness, they're so heavy. So we want them to at least be noticed, so you know, okay, this is the seventh book. It should read like this, not like this, because that's going to be hard for me to for anyone to just find the book they want. 6. No, I never read the Harry Potter books. I remember using one of the books ages ago, like years ago. We had a different version, possibly a very old version. I used that as a book report. I just copied the back and I used it as a book report. I just wasn't interested in it back then. So, yeah. So, 6. This is the most amount of pages in the series. Well, so there is a drawing somewhere. These books don't really have so much illustrations, which is not a big deal. It's not really a big deal. There are illustrated versions, but they cost so much, and it's only till like the 5th book. But even over here, in such a big book, the words aren't really squashed. You know, they feel a bit more spacious. They feel like your eyes can glance over them, no problem. So you have some stuff in the back. Okay. So this cover is so awesome. Okay, let me just put it inside. So I'm going to divide the back. Okay, so okay, the 5th book right over here. Then you have the 4th book. I like this cover a lot. When I was purchasing it online, I was questioning maybe if I should get a different version, but getting it now hands-on, it looks so good. It's so good. So we have the 3rd book. Now it's more presentable because you can see what each book is. And then you have the final book. Well, the 1st book. Okay. Squish this in. Okay, and we're done. Perfect. This is perfect as it is. The next book we're gonna put is, where is it? This one, Narnia. Now the thing about Narnia is that it comes in its own bookcase. The problem is that not all of them fit inside. I tried putting all of them in. It just, some reason they don't want to fit inside, even though they came inside the package. So you have, now I don't know when this was published, but it says this is the sixth book. Okay, wait, my bad. Hold on. Okay, this is the reading order. It says number one. I think this was the first book published. That's the second book. This is the third. This is the fourth. I like how each book has its separate color. Fifth. Sixth. And seventh. So the cover, the bookcase it came with is a very flimsy bookcase. Pretty weak, pretty weak. It was pretty cheap as well, so, as long as I can get the book, I mean, the quality of the book, it feels okay. There's a lot of illustrations in the book, so, that's something good, right, for me. But overall, for some reason it's not fitting properly. It's just not fitting at all. I don't know what to do about that. I have to try fitting them in. So, the last book. Then you have the sixth. I'm just gonna throw all of them in now. The box does look a bit squashed or stretched because I did stretch the box. Oh my goodness, look at this. Wow. I feel like there are better versions out there of this book, but it's not going in. Oh, is it? No, I don't think so. Oh no. See, it's getting squashed. It's getting twisted. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Okay. Something has to be done about that. Maybe I have to throw this box away because it is gonna get in the way. But it really sucks because I kind of like the box set. I really do. So you have. I don't want to put that so close over there, so I'm going to put the opposite end. I don't know. You'll see what we can do. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh my goodness, I just can't put it in. I just cannot put it in. I'm struggling so much with this silly book. There are illustrated versions, and there's one big illustrated version that comes with a full series, which I think that's way better to have, in my personal opinion, because that way you don't have to collect so many books. I think that's the best thing to buy right now. If you're going to buy a book series, it's best to buy things that are very much all packaged together. Okay, enough about that. Where do I put this? I don't even know. My voice is really hurting, so let's see what we can do. I don't know. I might get a gaming PC. I might get a gaming PC. I would love to get a gaming PC, but then every game is so different. Like I only want one game though, or most games aren't going to be so heavy. But let's just see. Okay. So right now it's 3 o'clock. It's like 1 minute past 3. So I've been doing this for like an hour now. Okay, my voice is really hurting. I guess I have to go. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. This was a fun live stream. It really was. I really wish I got more things done in this one live stream, but oh my goodness. Dusting has been very annoying. Thank you all so much for watching this. Have a wonderful day. Bye.